Hey, 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 day 12. Day 12. It's always fun. It's still cold here, hence the sweatshirt. Don't know what was going on with my hair today. As I said, like every day, it's just an adventure. Every day, it's an adventure. Got out of the shower. It was wet. I didn't do like my normal just to curl it up. And so I got this flat straight bomb. Don't know how this works. But let's talk about yesterday I promised that today we talk about social media groups, how to effectively use any social media, right? And where I think people are going wrong. So here's the number one thing that I think that people are doing wrong is especially older folks, right? Like the younger folks understand it, but older, right? We ain't old, but older folks tend to have a challenge with doing it correctly. They get stuck on what should I post instead of just posting, right? Second thing that they do is they post and pray. They don't warm up their audience first. They don't warm up their news feed first. It's like a drive-by, right? They post it, hit it, and quit it, and they keep going. That doesn't work in real life, and it doesn't work on social media, on any of the social medias, right? Like yesterday, I was talking about those cold direct messages and how like freaking annoying they are. You know, the number one place that those come in, LinkedIn, right? As soon as you're there, as soon as you become a follower or they're following you, here it comes. Hi. And instead of doing it correctly, instead of like spending some time, like I had a girl that sent me a DM that said, wouldn't it be amazing to write your first book? And I'm like, no, I've written 5. What are you talking about? But if you would have spent any amount of time on my page, you would know that. Yes? Okay. So let's talk about the things to do, not the things not to do, right? So you want to warm up your feed before you post anything. What do I mean by that? Allow your feed to come on and you warm them up by genuinely liking the other posts, okay? You like the other posts, you click on it, you comment on it, and you don't just post, right? Before you actually post what you want to post. Yes? So you warm up your feed. That's the number one thing. You do that for about 10 minutes, right? You interact with people. This is not an all day thing. It's 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the nighttime. You laugh, you giggle. Oh, that was a good one. I'm stealing it. That was impactful. You ask really informative questions, right? Like, what do you mean by that? Can you tell me more about your post? So now you're creating a dialogue. Any of the social media platforms, when they see you're creating a dialogue, are really, really excited about the fact that now you're creating a dialogue. And you will get a far better reach once you do that consistently. Right? If you do want to send a DM, right, that we talked about yesterday, now is when you want to send it after you're posting and interacting. Because what's going to happen is once you make your post, since you had a direct message conversation with this person, guess who sees your post? Yeah, because it's all about connection. It's all about connection. So if you've texted that person in your phone and you use your phone to post, that person's going to see it. Yes, as long as their phone is connected to their social media, that whole thing. But it's just about being a social platform, not about buy my shit, right? And some of you are just going into groups, you're going into other people's direct messages, you're just scrolling and posting, buy my shit, please buy my shit, please buy it, oh, don't you see it? And then after that, you'll post. You know, people are just so weird now. They're just not buying anything. No, actually they are. They're just not seeing your stuff because you didn't follow these rules first, right? So warm up your feed. Make sure you're interacting with them. Do it twice a day. And then lastly, have a direct message conversation. with somebody that you want to be able to see it. Can you tell me more about this post that you made? This is very interesting, right? You're just creating conversations. The more you create conversations, the more reach you will get. Because right now you're getting like 15, 18, 20. Because all the social media platforms know when you just come by, drop it off, and keep it pushing. They know, right? They know exactly what you've done, and they only show it to a limited amount of people. So that's not the algorithm. So you see all the people who post that fraudulent post that says, I'm resetting my algorithm. No, you're not. You know how you reset the algorithm? Is you interact with those other friends. So you go to their page, you interact with them, you have a conversation with them, you text them, you direct message them, right? Hey, I was thinking about you. You know, this year I wanted to be very intentional about meeting everybody on my social media. How are you? Do you know how many people I ended up meeting on my LinkedIn with that simple message, right? It's very, very simple, but I think people complicate it because they think it's different. It's not. It's just the same as you were in a bar, right? They're not going to show you in the whole bar unless you walk around the bar for a minute and then you say hello to the other folks in the bar. So it's very simple, but don't make it complicated. Yeah. And then realize the social media platform wants you to buy ads, period. Right? They want you to buy ads. So if you are ready to do that, right, then go back and watch the marketing triangle. Remember we talked about that? Go back and watch, why you should, the first thing you should do before you start advertising, so that now you've got it all together. But today is day 12, right, of putting all of these pieces. So even if you just did the 4 things that I've talked about, and the 5 things and the 11 and the 12 things that I've talked about, you should be further, right? You should be further along than you were when we first started in December. And we've got 100 days, we've got 89 more to little tips, little things that you can do to move your business farther. This is called Finish Strong, Start Stronger. Right? Finish strong, start stronger, so that you are starting stronger for 2023. All right. I love you all for free. Can't wait to chat with you tomorrow on day 13. But let's make it happen. Let's make it happen this year. Right? Let's make it happen. All right. See you.